Tune in to the Big Dogs Playhouse podcast. I'm your host, Tojo. And for those of you tuning in for the very first time, please allow me to welcome you to the Playhouse. And those of you that's been tuning in from day one, let's ride. Welcome back again. You tune into the Big Dogs Playhouse podcast, where dogs are welcome and people are tolerated. Today, I got a very creative guy in the building. He's not only a fashion designer, he's a culture designer. He creates from the passion, from his heart. You know what I'm saying? I was introduced to him at the Hollywood Casino. He was doing something for DJ Cut. I think he was I had gave him like a award or something, and he brought him some designs and stuff like that. And Cut had introduced me to him, and I ran into him several times. And when Cut introduced me to him, he was like, "Hey man, this my man Q. You know what I'm saying? He a fashion designer, and you know the subconscious mind kind of fuck with you in some kind of ways. You be like, oh, fashion designer, oh, another fashion designer. Just like when I tell a motherfucker I got a podcast, motherfucker say, oh, another nigga with a podcast, or another nigga that's rapping. You dig what I'm saying? But I got him totally fucked up. I went on the Instagram, started following him, started running into him, and the man, shit, he got a hell of a motherfucking creative side of his brain. And he puts it together in no other way. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to St. Louis' own Q.
Appreciate you, Tojo.
Man,
my man. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm great, man. How about yourself?
I'm good, baby. Thanks for the intro.
Man.
Never had one like that. That's dope.
Top of the head from the top of the head. You
Yes,
know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But,
sir. Drum roll.
Yeah. The only lifestyle, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Check that out. So we're going to jump right into it. High school neighborhood. You know how St. Louis do it.
Yeah. High school, Gateway.
Gateway?
Gateway.
Okay. Creative.
Yeah.
Gateway. That was the creative school.
And
that was a
East.
magnet school.
Yeah, so I went to Gateway and East.
Okay.
East my last 2
Hazelwood
years.
East?
Yeah, Gateway my first 2 years. East my last 2 years.
Okay. Neighborhood.
South Side, 12th Street. Yeah.
Project?
No, I went on the project. I was across the street from the projects.
In new houses?
Yeah, right across the street, bro.
Man, get out of here, man.
Right across the street.
Name some names.
Bobo, my bro. I mean, a little bit everybody, bro. I came in on the South Side when I was a kid. My mom used to move everywhere. We on Kid Cut, we on Michigan Avenue.
Okay.
We all over.
But what year did y'all move over there though?
We moved over there like shit, man. Elementary, Long Middle, Fanning Middle, like I mean,
man, like hey, them Southside projects, man, they got some hell of a memories of that motherfucker.
Yeah, I used to clean up Slate. I used to be up in
Turtle Darnell, all them hump,
shit.
them, you know, them my guys. I went to Oakville, so we kind of like conjoined, but I used to shine shoes at Bush Stadium, so we all.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like we all used to come together, Blue Mons, Cleatown.
Yeah. My bird kept me out the streets though. I was playing sports. They kept me in NYA football, Magic Dickey football. Like they kept me out the way.
I was Herbert Hoover Boys Club. I was definitely all
so we
that.
was playing against the Coops. Like I was playing against them.
All the Coopers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I played with the older
Big Dog,
Coopers.
me
Yeah. See, they let me be on their baseball team.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Darren Cooper and Gooney and all them. They had put a team together, and we ended up being tri-state champions. But I was the youngest one played. Steve, like they was all in high school. I had to be. They was higher in high school. I probably was younger in high school, and I played on their team, the St. Louis A's. That was our last year playing baseball over there. It was a Legion team, and we won the tri-state championship.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, man, being an athlete is always keep you out the way, and that's why I was in the sports heavy. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing.
Okay.
Football, track.
So that's what you did as a youngster.
I was behind Bo. I looked up to Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen, you know, Ricky Waters. Like, that was my guys. I was trying to emulate them every day.
Okay. So what turned you into the fashion thing?
Shit, I always loved clothes, bro. Like, so I was always into clothes back in the day with used jeans, Guess jeans. But shit, Paco, like, I can go back, bro. Like we used to like want that shit all the time. Then when they start getting to designer like Tommy, Nanica, we really couldn't afford it. I was in a single parent home. We couldn't afford it too much, and it turned into a situation where I used to get the hand me downs from my cousins that was a little well off, and I used to rock their gear, and I see the type of energy and feedback you get from, oh, you got that new polo, oh, you got that new. So it turned into a situation like, damn, this shit really like causes attention. It puts you in different circles. It puts you in rooms. You know what I mean? Like it turned into that. And then when Jordan came about with the J's, it was just like, if you had a pair of J's, you was the man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, we was influenced by those things.
Right.
So that's what kind of got me my interest on clothes. But when I started getting into my individuality, and when I started realizing like, okay, clothes ain't everything. It's about the design. You know what I'm saying? It's about the passion. I got into the passion through making shirts at the mall.
Okay.
So I used to make the shirts with the Tupacs on it, the Biggies on it, and stuff like that. And then it turned into me making shirts with like my logo on it. This logo, I used to make shirts with like the different color logo to match the shoes.
So that logo come from way back then?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You made that or somebody else made it?
I drew it. It's a tribal logo for like all of my family, all in one. It's like all of my family's initials in one. So it came out to be this Tojo.
So you didn't never know that you was creative as you was back then. You just was doing it.
Well, I was always in art. I had an A.
Okay.
Everything else I was lacking in.
Right.
But in art, it was just my thing. I love
so
art.
The creativity was in you from the beginning.
Absolutely.
Because you came up with something like that.
Yeah. And then come to find out, like my old dude, he used to be a seamstress and he tailor clothes.
Oh,
come to find out, my old dude. I mean, my grandfather, he was like into arts, musician and stuff like that. So we always had that creativity in our family.
So that's where that passion comes from. Yeah. It was bred into you. It's in your DNA.
It's in the DNA, bro.
Oh, you on your way, bro. I got you fucked up out here. You dig what I'm saying? So you say you went from creating shoes and shirts and stuff like that.
Well, no, like so I used to run track and play football, and we used to have like, everybody had the same type of spikes on, or cleats on. So I used to take like different markers and make my shit a different color and just accent it. And cats used to be like, damn, this shit raw. I had my wristbands. Like back then, Nike wasn't really into like making the hottest looking stuff. It was just plain. So I make my shit look a little different.
He came from Beavertown, Oregon. He was a plain white man that used to run track. So,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Then the urban people got into it. Then he gave Bo a little money to run around and do his thing.
Deion Sanders and all
there
that. So they started crossing over, Barry Sanders and stuff. So I got into the design side of things with that, just being creative. But when I was in the mall in Fairview Heights, I literally was making my own shirts back then, and people used to buy them off my back. I was being an entrepreneur, more so doing like dog tags. I fell into a niche of dog tags on shirts. I mean, dog tags on the dog tag.
On the dog tag.
Yeah, the pictures and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So we was doing that in the plaza, Northwest Plaza. We did that in Jamestown Mall. We did it in Fairview Heights, me and my business partners.
Okay, so you started from the house, then y'all created enough revenues to go rent something at the mall in St. Clair.
Yeah, I was working 3 jobs, and then I created enough revenue to open up a store in St. Clair. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So St. Clair was the first walk-in store.
It was the first walk-in store. Actually, it started as a kiosk, and it converted into a walk-in.
So how did you do it as a kiosk? How did that come about?
So the kiosk was the dog tags. So we was doing the dog tags. We was running like the pictures on the dog tags.
Okay.
And like you do your record label on there, you do your pictures of your family, babies, friends, whatever. So it became a niche, and then when it started falling off, I said, damn, I need to figure out something else to do at this kiosk. So I started making T-shirts.
Okay. So the kiosk, the little booth that I see in the mall today.
Yeah, exactly. You'll walk right by. See the mugs, put your baby picture on it and all that type of
Because when you saying kiosk, I'm thinking motherfucker going punching some shit in, and then you coming back with some joints. Okay. So the kiosk was that. All right. So y'all left it like that. So y'all was over there like that. Then y'all got into a spot, and then it started growing, and you started doing other malls around over here.
Yeah, actually, the mall in Fairview Heights, they didn't want to renew our lease. We went through a situation with that. And I was out there for 5 years, jamming out. We was doing really well, and it got real personal with us. We was black young males doing our thing in Fairview Heights, and we had a diverse clientele, and it turned into a situation where they didn't want to renew our lease. And once they did that, we had to come out here to St. Louis and open up a store in the Mills Mall. Okay. And we opened up a store in the flea market out here, and then I came out this way, but in between that time, I was in and out of town in Atlanta building a brand as well with the actual logo and the shirt. So as I was pressing them, making them, putting crystals on them and stuff like that, right way before like the Vine Dutch and all this and the what is that? The Ed Hardy's and all this stuff.
Okay.
Way before that, we was putting crystals on shirts, so it kind of like bled into what we was doing and kind of helped. It catapulted once Ed Hardy and them came out with the crystals.
Okay.
It kind of
So
catapulted.
they jump started what y'all was doing at the same time.
Flat out, like it
So
took
the
off.
name was always the same.
Yeah, and it was Ambition at first.
Ambition.
Yeah, and then we went into the Only Lifestyle.
There we go. Ambition.
Yeah.
I was reading up a little bit about you, and I see you have a acronym for ambition.
Yeah, always mental, believing in the possible or nothing. Yeah, always mental, believing in the possible or nothing.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like either it's always mental. Everything is mental. Believe in the impossible. You got to believe beyond the possible. Like people think everything's impossible. Believing in the possible or nothing.
You know you got to run that across there and run that down.
I mean, you the third person that said that.
You have to.
I will.
You definitely.
I will,
definitely
bro.
have to.
I definitely would.
You definitely have to. And as you said that, I was drawn because I had something when I was gonna ask you about it, I knew you were gonna say something like that. And me and you was talking about it earlier. Like we must make young people aware of the fact that they can manifest anything they dream of.
Yes, sir.
Anything you think of is possible to manifest. And you just said the ambition. Yeah. And you put it in the acronym. Okay.
Yeah, that's facts.
I got you.
Came up to me and I was straight up in the shower chilling, came up to me like that, bro. And it stuck with me, dog. We've been saying that ever since. And like I said, it's always been ambition. It's always been ambition, the only lifestyle, but I had some mentors of mine talk to me because I had a situation on the table with Fubu, Alex, with Fubu, and he was explaining to me that, you know, ambition is a really heavy name. Everybody's using it right now. And we looked at the trademarks and stuff like that, and that name is being used so much that if we would come out with it and we blow it up, we would be getting sued.
People would be come and holler at you.
So he said, switch it up to Tojo, you know, the only lifestyle. He said, you switch it up, reverse it.
Reverse it.
And that's what we did. We reversed it, the only lifestyle, and ambition is the collection now. So
okay,
we can ride out the collection.
It's
a collection. You know what I'm saying? But
I got you.
The only lifestyle is the umbrella.
Okay, so boom, Atlanta. You were speaking on Atlanta.
Yeah, ATL.
So you went down there. Yeah. And what you was doing when you was down there?
Man, just building relationships, you know, one at a time.
About what year was it?
Dang, 12, like 2000. No, it was before that. Let me see, 2000, about 8.
So what year you started in St. Clair?
2004.
Okay.
Yeah, 2004. So yeah, about 8.
So we what, 16, 17 years into your journey?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's good, man. It's just we steady evolving, and it's just getting better and better. And the journey is like, that's the fun part about it. Like the process, man. I'm loving it, and that's why I always try to encourage to the youth too. Just enjoy the process from the beginning, in the middle, and the end. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the whole process.
Okay. So then we was talking earlier. You say you had got to a point where you really didn't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
It just got you know, when you go to stumble blocks and roadblocks, when you go into a situation where, you know, things just become more difficult for you. You know, you get into that space where you kind of want to quit or just fall back. And, you know, I've been in that space a couple of times, but it never really took over me. You know what I mean? It actually, a lot of the things that I do come across, the adversity I come across, it makes me stronger. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned how to channel that and turn into motion, you know, moving forward. No different than like playing football and you getting tackled, you lean forward. You keep going.
Fall for the extra yards.
Give me the extra, because the extra inches, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
In some cases.
It's a first down, touchdown.
In some
you
cases.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, in some cases.
So fall forward. Make sure you always fall forward.
Fall forward.
Yeah.
And if you fall backwards, you get up, dust yourself off, lick your wounds, and come on back.
Yes, sir.
I know what it is.
Yes, sir.
To be like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, I'm not finna keep doing this shit. But you know what I'm saying? But when you get used to being comfortable with being uncomfortable, that strength.
It turned into a different thing.
Yeah, that strength and that progress come about.
Yeah.
So like, when you came about, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna keep on doing it. So how did you come back to the process of just keep pushing?
Man, the momentum. So basically, like if you keep moving forward, you know, regardless of what happened and what's going on around you, the momentum, you're gonna hit something that give you more momentum. So one of the pivot points for what we did was one of them was we tied in with Lisa Ray, and she was really being supportive of what we was doing. It's like kind of way before social media. Instagram just started, honestly. So this was a relationship thing for me. So we got with her. It wasn't about, oh, put my shirt on, put it on a post. It was more so we tied in with Lisa Ray. She got Chicago on lock. Now we can tap in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So and then we tied in with them. We tied in with DJ Infamous and Ludacris, and that really helped out a lot too. It was another pivot point because of it was a situation where they put us in the front of Dub Magazine, and Dub Magazine is definitely a national exposure. It's on every bookshelf you walk into. We seen our clothes on everywhere we went. Walgreens taking pictures. It was crazy. So that definitely gave us a lot of momentum to keep moving forward. And it's just like I said, we just one situation, one relationship at a time.
So that was the aha moment.
That was aha.
The Dub magazine.
Aha.
And
especially when you open up this spread, you like, there it is.
There it is.
Because we created that. Like
it ain't got in too many eyes. It's yeah.
And the feedback, I love hearing the feedback, and it lets you know you are moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? With the people who wear the clothes and the type of feedback they get from wearing them and the type of energy that they get. So yeah, it was a good time with that.
Okay. So moving right along. So like you said, that was about 212 at that
That's
time.
about 212 right
212.
there. Yeah.
So you kept it pushing. So when you came back into it, you kind of like started from the bottom again and kept back pushing. Mm-hmm. So when you get to the shop level that we sitting there today.
So yeah, basically that was the shop level. We was in the flea market at Grand Slam over here in St. Louis, 367.
Okay.
And Chambers.
Okay, the big flea market.
We tapped into that spot, on the way back of growing and rebuilding the brand. We jumped up in there because a lot of people was like, man, don't put your brand in there. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna listen to everybody because they don't know me. Because I know if I can get in front of people, I can, and the flea market is the streets. Like I travel, so I go to different cities where the flea market is the place to be.
That's what I mean.
But in St. Louis is a different culture. Like out here, we you got cats with big money that sneak up in the flea market. Like it's a different culture. Yeah. But out there, you seeing Bentleys and Lambs and Phantoms pulling in front of the flea market. Yeah. So it's like sometimes we gotta be open because you can't be too big for your own
ego.
Streets and the culture. Yeah. Like these your aunties, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. So if you at the end of the day, you want people to wear your clothes. You want people to buy your products. So don't alienate just because you feel as if you are above a certain bracket.
So you building, you building the culture. In your way, brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
Person by person.
Yes, sir.
And you went all the way to the bottom level.
Yes, sir.
To reach your people.
Yeah.
And now you finna go to the top of the top.
Working on it.
You gone, bro.
Working on it, bro.
When we slap 5 in the energy and the vibration you had, you won't be here long. Bro.
Yeah, we working on it, bro.
I
appreciate that. We working on it, baby.
You won't be here long. Just stay grounded. That's all I can tell you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And come back and see your people, man. You dig what I'm saying? But anyway, like, who inspired you? People who inspired you, like, other designers that inspired you.
Yeah, Dapper Dan, he's one of them. Big Unc, one of them.
You got the man on the back of that motherfucker.
Come on now.
Okay.
He the one bust that thing open for us.
Yeah.
My man Exclusive Game, T out in Atlanta, like, he showed people how he done it, because he tapped into the culture a whole nother way as well with his own twist. Man, so many, bro. Virgil, Virgil.
Okay, there we go.
Definitely Virgil, man. Like, I knew about Dapper Dan and T before Virgil, so I'm just going kind of in order.
Okay, so T was the guy I said you chopping the wind when you did the thing down in Atlanta, maybe a year ago, maybe?
No, it was a while back. Me and T got together a while back, but
okay.
We always bump into each
other.
other.
Y'all did a pop-up shop out there, though. That's what I'm talking about.
No, the pop-up shop was actually at, what was that? T had a pop-up shop out there. Okay. The same time we had one, but ours was at a barbershop. His was at his particular boutique.
Okay. But y'all were in Atlanta, though?
Yeah, we was in A. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did good out there, man.
Okay. So T, y'all kind of collaborated on a few things?
We haven't collaborated on anything. I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I just like his style. I like how he put his clothes together. I like, how he built his relationships, and I like, his store, his sense of design. Okay. And he loved mine. Like every time he see me with a piece on it, he be like, man, that shit go crazy. Like No, we just compliment each other a lot, but we do need to do something.
So y'all have respect for each other, come to the point. Y'all will be able to do something. So have you ever met the gentleman here?
A couple times, man. That man, he big unk. And like that's my dog, man.
Okay.
He definitely he invited me out to the fashion house. I'm gonna go out there and tap in with him. He told me anytime. Okay. He'll clear the schedule for me. And then he one of his nephew called me. He said, "Listen, bro, honestly, I'm gonna give you a testimony." He was like, "Man, but look, honestly, my uncle, he don't shout out people. He don't stamp nobody. But for him to do that for you, that's huge." He said, "I've been knowing that man my whole life. And for me to hear that from a family member that know him, you know what I'm saying, that know him, really gave me the another sense of, you know what I'm saying, sense of drive." Okay. You know what I mean? So yeah. Dap, man, that's my dog. Big Dap.
Okay. Just like that. Have you did you ever get the chance to meet Virgil?
Nah, not one time, man. Okay. Yeah, not once. I wouldn't have minded meeting him either, bro. But yeah, rest in peace to that man. That man was a damn good designer, and I studied him tremendously. Once I tapped into him, I start going back and really seeing like where he came from and how many other designers he birthed. He birthed so many other designers. It didn't make no sense. I didn't even know about. People studied him way back. So yeah, he inspired a lot of people, and his work ethic was amazing. But the way he structured his company was even more impeccable. Nobody ever done it the way he done it. Like, so basically, he was a free agent. So he worked with Louis Vuitton, he worked with IKEA, Adidas, Nike. Like he wasn't tied into one brand. Most fashion houses or any brands, they'll give you a big bag and keep you with them themselves, exclusivity. But nah, he was like, I'm free agent. I work with all you all, but at the same time, you guys gotta, give me total control on my creativity. And Kanye West definitely laid out that blueprint on all of that, because Kanye West actually, he's one of the guys who told people to, stay firm in your art. Don't give up all your art for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And, okay. And really don't just limitize yourself. So that's why a lot of people can't control Ye. But Ye, actually, he was one of the first ones to ever say that, because Nike was trying to control Ye, and Ye wasn't having it. And he would go out there and be like, man, the gatekeepers are trying to control, And then you would see like a person like Virgil, a little more, tame, controllable, and he'll come in and do exactly what Ye said, you know what I'm saying? So Ye birthed a lot of that.
So he paid attention to it.
Yeah, but Ye like a Dame. Dame and Ye like, you know what I'm saying? So they, they don't care what the motherfuckers tell them. They gonna do what they want to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of people
not getting the culture.
A lot of people with power, it's hard for them to control that, but them guys, man, them the forefathers of design, music, culture, all that, man.
So I heard you speak on FUBU.
Yes, sir.
So it's a little bit before your time as actually wearing it, right?
No, I wore it.
Oh, you wore it?
I used to wear it, yeah. I used to, LL Cool J, that nigga had me in that. Okay. He was one of them influencers like, oh, L rocking it. I'm rocking it.
I'm giving away my age. I didn't want to ask you yours, but at the same time. Good, fam. So you remember Cross Color and FUBU and all that?
Yeah, we used to steal Cross Colors, man, out the mall, man. We used to be,
okay.
We used to run up in the mall, grab Cross Colors, and burn out.
Okay. So when you used to see black designers such as FUBU and Carl Kanai, you know what I'm saying? What did it make you feel like?
Amazing, bro. Like those guys, those the forefathers, honestly. And I work with some people who work with Carl Kanai. I never got an opportunity to meet him.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean those the ones, man. It's a list of them. I might have missed a few, but it's definitely a list of them that open that door wide open. And even with Russ, I studied Russ on a national level, because Russ took it to another level.
Fat Farm.
Yeah, and then Diddy, whole nother level. Like Diddy and Jay and Dame and them with Rockaware and all that, they showed you how to do it on a whole nother level.
But they had the blueprint, because of FUBU, had to stood up and fight for him, and Fat Farm had to stood up and fight for him.
That music that's given to them,
but because they already had, they were famous,
they had the
so
influence.
they could, they was already in our earth. Yep. So once they put it on, we wanted to wear it. We wanted to be like that.
They had a platform, video.
We wanted to be like that.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come right back.
So.
I'm Tojo, the host of the Big Dogs Playhouse podcast, and I'm just here to let you know, if you have a business, product, or event and you would like it, advertise. Come on by the Playhouse and allow us to do it. Contact us at Big Dogs Playhouse Podcast on Instagram, or kgbigdog@gmail.com. Peace.
Got big dog Tojo in this one.
We back again. The Big Dogs Playhouse Podcast. Like I said, where dogs are welcome and people are tolerated. I'm sitting up here with Q from the only lifestyle, Mr. Ambition, St. Louis legend himself. You know what I'm saying? He passing out flowers while he's still living.
Man.
You had that little fashion show a while ago. And you had a few people that came through that you was giving achievements to?
Yes, sir.
Or what was it? I wasn't there.
Well, man, it was first of all, it was a big fashion show, big dog.
Oh, no, I ain't, okay, yeah, nah, excuse me, people. It was a gigantic fashion show. I got them fucked up, yeah, because they was walking that motherfucker. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, man, basically, man, we just wanted to give back to the city and recognize the people that has inspired me along the way. And the movers and shakers, man, you know what I'm saying, people that we admire, you know, we look up to, we study, you know what I'm saying, people that we need to really just give the flowers while they're here, you know what I'm saying, from window tinting companies to restaurant owners to, you know, culture shifters to soccer team managers and all type of stuff, bro. So, okay. Yeah, we tapped in with that. It was big. It was pretty good. We fused music and we fused fashion and we fused culture all in one. So it was like a full production. I love the way it came out. We're going to take it on the road. We're going to do Atlanta. We're going to do L.A. And then we're just going to see where that takes us, you know. But Atlanta and L.A. is definitely on the radar right now. So.
Okay. I said you chimed in on the Jim Jones situation that he had. Yes, so give me your opinion on it. How you feel about that? Man,
it's the same old same. Like, it hasn't changed from the blackface. We went right back to Gucci. But it's just, honestly, I'm kind of tired. It's funny to me. It's amusing now because I'm kind of tired of people complaining when you know we woke, we conscious, but we still go up in there and spend $30,000 to $40,000. But when, you know, you got companies like us that, you know, come in here and spend a good $5,000-$10,000 with us and watch us hire your nieces and nephews, watch us put money back into our culture. But we don't do that, and we don't give you little bottles of champagne. We go pop the big bottle of Bel Air because we gonna tap in with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it all in the culture, and it's like we conscious of that. We need to be more conscious of where we spend our dollar at, because when we do, it's more power. You know, it's more control on how we move. Because, man, the moment you take your bread and you give it to another culture like that don't even respect you, it's no different. You just funding their ignorance. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You steady funding their ignorance.
Laugh at the motherfucker going out the door. Man, that's a cold game. Man, in 2 hours, dog, in the VIP section in the Gucci store.
And still had to leave.
And got to make a video about it before he left. And it spent bread in there. They got $30,000 worth of shit on the table, dog. Man. On the counter.
And it lets you know that.
And the motherfucker ain't said a word to him.
Yeah. It lets you know
your money
ain't no good, though.
Yeah.
It lets you know. They
don't mean shit.
No
get the fuck on nobody, nigga.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah.
We gonna always make money.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I felt at the point where I challenged in them because I had a client of mine, one of my clients, I haven't seen him forever. Like, he was like, yo, I know cats from the street that you should tap into and spend some money with, And then I was just like, you know what? That's real, because there's so many other designers I heard that's way better than these fashion houses. You know, not just myself. I'm talking about it's a vast of designers in the world that's of color, that's way better, and we know ourselves, we know our culture, we know our cuts, we know what we like, we know the color schemes, we got the edge, and we still spend our money with a culture that doesn't even invest in us.
Man, that's a cold game now. But like,
that's crazy,
man. What you think gonna happen? When it's gonna change? Like,
honestly, I don't believe it will. Honestly, bro, I believe that it would change in numbers, but as far as like, we so fixed on, like, no different when I said when I was a kid, we so fixed on what other people think about us. Like, you know what I mean? So I can wear double G's and I know somebody gonna think I'm just got paper, or I'm rich, or I'm comfortable. I can throw on double G's, but if I throw on like a brand like that I don't really recognize, it's like, might not notice me.
Okay.
They might not notice me.
From the cars we drive
they
to
might
the
not
clothes
notice
we put
me.
on. They might not notice me.
They might not notice me.
Man, that's cold. Man, just like that.
Just like that, bro.
So it might be too far gone, huh? Because that's the tradition.
But you have people like the Gold Boys. You got Crenshaw, and it becomes a thing, and it become now. Like I said, you got small communities, and there's a lot more of us are in tune to how we spend our money or what we put our energy behind. So it's more informational out here. Look what we're doing. We got our own television station right here.
Yeah.
Right here, right now. This is a production. 10 years ago, we didn't have this type of opportunity. Right. So I won't say, I don't foresee the full change, but I do see the difference in balance. Like the balance is, you know what I mean?
And the only way it starts, we have to start sharing our resources.
Yes.
And our knowledge.
Yes.
We don't share our knowledge because we feel like somebody takes some food off our table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what kills me. You know what I'm saying? And then, motherfucker come up with that old cool ass shit and that cool shit dumb now.
Yeah, I want to lie. I wanted to chime in and be like, when the last time Jim Jones spent $30,000 on a black designer? Like, we need to start challenging these different entertainers as well. Like, when the last time you spent $30,000 on a black designer? Because honestly, Floyd Mayweather, he spent a tremendous amount of money on clothes, Louis Vuitton, all this. But when the last time have you birthed a Virgil?
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of us out here.
Yeah.
You can birth one. Like Kanye West did that.
You can spark it.
You can spark it. So Kanye West did it to the point where Louis had to tap in and say, you know what? We want you to be our designer. And he changed the game. Now he got cars. He changed the game. You know what I'm saying? He's steady changing the game, and he's not even here with us right now.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it just shows you what happens when you birth a king, flat out. So we just need to keep birthing our kings, man. And queens.
So if you had the power to change anything with a snap of a finger, what would it be?
Our mentality. Flat out. Our mentality.
The thinking? The thinking part?
Yeah, our mentality. I'll switch that. That'll be like, all right, we woke. Okay. Who's gonna stop us?
So what would you change it to though? I'm saying like, be more kind of,
Don't be so vague.
Okay.
What would it be? It would be more so the, like you said, brother, like bringing people together with the information.
The resource of information. Information is king.
The information, bro.
It's king. Yeah.
The information without having that stigma like, well, no, this, because you don't know how many fires you are sparking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it'll be like that, that pause moment when people be like, because it's crazy how our culture is, bro. Our culture is so funny, but it's been instilled in us for so long.
I know, man.
And like you said, those books that you tapped into, like, it takes those different type of epiphany moments to be like, damn, I'm unplugged now. I'm totally,
yeah.
And
it takes that person to look in the mirror and to know that he needs to go searching for them type of situations,
Facts.
that type of knowledge. Because it all starts with the man in the mirror.
Yes.
Anything, you know what I'm saying?
Can't say that.
Yeah, because it is not going to happen. Jesus is not coming back to save us, though.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because God is in our image and in our likeness. Yes. And when you look in the mirror, them three magic words, you are God.
You are God.
Yeah, in the likeness and image. And like James Prince say, you wake up with a choice and a chance every day. So you better make that chance be your best choice and keep it pushing. You dig what I'm saying? What's the best advice you ever got, my brother?
That's some good question, bro. Best advice? How you gonna hit me with that one, bro? Like, damn, one of the best advice?
Yeah,
I got so much.
Okay, but something took you in that moment when you said I'm finna quit this shit. Somebody hit that light switch in one of them moments and situations.
Yeah, I'll just say the best advice I ever got though is
the
like
best advice you
take
ever
care
seen.
of your family, man. Like that's my best advice I ever gotten. Like just make sure you take care of yours, cause
and you do that.
You're gonna be rich.
Because every time I've seen you, you've been with your family, and it was close knit. And like I told you, I seen you at the bouncy house. I didn't even come and approach you because you was with your family.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and y'all was doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hit the respect and kept it pushing because I did want to come holler at you because I wanted to come sit down with you and kick it with you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because it was the next time I seen you after the introduction, but. I got that.
Yeah,
though.
take care of your family like this, and that's it. That
the word family, what it means to you?
Shit, it means the world to me, brother. Like, this is what I do this for. I do it for like them, and I do it for them, but I do it through my creativity and my passion, which makes it, worth the while. It makes it, fun.
Okay.
It's how you gotta have it factor. That's it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like people gotta. I know a lot of people who haven't found their passion, but when you do,
Ooh.
you know, it's just that's that it
Ooh.
factor.
Ooh.
It's a different ball game after that.
How you know when you found
It's a
that
different
purpose?
ball game.
How you know when you found that
It's
purpose?
the feeling.
It's the feeling.
It's the feeling, bro.
It's the feeling.
It's the feeling. Absolutely.
It's the feeling, huh? That's
Yeah.
when you know.
That's when you know.
Okay. You wake up and you doing what you're doing, and it don't feel like a job.
It's like effortless.
Okay, that's what it is.
But you gotta have balance because you can't just do what you love doing and not be able to take care of yours. So you gotta definitely be able to be diverse and have balance in what you do. Because I do several other things too, bro. Like I'm a clothing designer, but I do a lot of other things in the background.
You're
know?
a culture designer, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
a culture designer.
So we design furniture, we design vehicles, you know, like anything from scratch, homes, home decor, all of that.
Yeah, you're a culture
Thank you,
designer, brother. But like we was talking about Jim Jones, and it fucked me up when you said like you spent $30,000 in one place at that store you was attempting to that day, but you probably have several times.
Absolutely.
And he has a clothing line itself, the Vape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Vampire. Yeah, the Vampire Life. You know what I'm saying? So the understanding what you said made a lot of sense when you said it. The light came on. Like, yeah, you're a black man selling to the culture, to the world. It has no limitations on it. It has no color on it. You know what I'm saying? It's not colorless. And I understand what he was saying. He was fucked up about the situation, just the prejudice situation. But like you said, everybody ain't been through it though. You know, they sit there and look at him like you know.
But he get treated like that at hotels, I guarantee you. Like, cause I do. Like, it's just like it's no different than, you know, we talking like department stores, but let's talk race. Let's talk racism. So you talking about a store where you spending $30, but what about the hotels you run into? What about, you know, the rental car places you go to? What about, you know, the different restaurants you go to when you get treated by it? So it's like it happens everywhere.
The neighbors, he live by probably.
Absolutely.
Shit, when he come out his house or wherever at his condo.
Yes. So that's what I mean by being more conscious on how we spending our bread, because I mean we can't continue to support that type of ignorance, bro. Like, man, it's gonna continually to affect us. It's gonna affect us in the long haul and our children, because man, these platforms that we are on, we gotta be really conscious on what we project and what we putting out there. I take Gucci material, I chop it up and I make it a part of our culture, like I do. But only reason I slap Gucci on a lot of different apparel is because it's gonna gain the attention that I'm looking for. Yeah. To, you know, get your eye to start seeing my other pieces.
To manifest your situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what Dap did. Dap did the exact same thing, because, you know, it is what it is. But Dap made it where we can wear it. And actually, these big fashion houses, they turn their whole design team around due to what we like now. So it's just, they just tapping into us, man, on so many different levels. And it's kind of irritating, bro, to the point where it's like, as black designers, we need to like come together on so many different accords and start really being voices to these fashion houses. Like, start challenging them to hire us, challenge them to pick us up on certain things, or challenge these different entertainers to, you know, start putting us on our wardrobe teams and stuff like that on a national level, because like I said, there's so many hidden gems out here, and it can really shift so many things. Because like look how many people Virgil and Virgil family is being taken care of right now. Like, they set for life. Yeah. His whole family. Yeah. And his family, probably his family taken care of. Right. And this, if we can do that constantly, things will change dramatically. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I'm here, Virgil was like a rapper past, putting out albums when they was dropping off them Nike, them ones. Yeah. To all them cats with the VLs on them and all that.
He was all type of shit. Like, he did it all, bro. Yeah. That man dropping
he was a culture creator himself. Yeah,
clocks and IKEA and rugs and
watches.
Man, that man crazy. Yeah. Man. He was another level.
Yeah. Another level. Yeah. I'm here. Griselda had him on the thing. Mm-hmm. Virgil put the stamp on the brick.
Flat out, that's the guy.
Westside Gun, a shout out. Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine. Griselda, hey boy, they got that 90s rap, man. Came back and twisted, put the game on it. It's a cold game. They got a hell of a movement going on. But what's the best experience life has taught you?
Man, the best experience life has taught me. And like we just explained, if you get knocked down, keep moving, get back up, dust yourself off, and you got another chance at bat. If you woke up, you open your eyes, you got another chance at bat, and that chance at bat, you just got to make sure you swinging for the fence.
Hit a home run.
Swinging for the fence,
Swinging
bro.
for the fence.
Swing for the fence, bro.
Take singles and doubles if they come.
Absolutely.
Swing for the fences.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I got you. So you got anything coming up?
Yeah, we working on the fashion show in April for Atlanta. We tapping into the Super Bowl this week. We staying active, bro. Like we tapping into whatever we can tap into. We working on a tour right now, pop up store tour. So we staying active, absolutely. So whenever we be posting things on IG, Shop Ambition, that's our IG. The Only Lifestyle Fashion House is the website. Our YouTube is under Shop Ambition as well. Just tap in with us, man. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. We appreciate you guys tapping into the gold bar. The gold bar is definitely a good investment. You dig? They don't never go down in value. They always go up.
9.9.
Yes, sir.
1,000 grams.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is.
Yes, sir.
2.2. Goddamn me. You know what it is. It is what it is.
It's a lot of things we're doing. I wish I could put out there right now, but you will see real soon that we are really working on shifting the culture, and we challenging the fashion houses, the big boys. We finna challenge them. I'm on top of that right now.
Coming to see them?
Yeah, we coming to see them. We knocking on some doors, man.
St. Louis way.
When we knock on doors, we knock on with our feet.
Shit. Get down and lay down. You know what it is. Shit. Y'all know what we do. Get down and lay down. Goddamn me. You heard me? Y'all know what we here for.
Yes, sir.
What you mean? You believe in God? What you mean, Toe? Like, do you believe in God? What do you mean? Do you believe in hereafter? Well, yeah. Well, you know what I'm hereafter then. Let me get that up off for you. Shit. But
yeah, I heard him talking to us right now, bro. Yes, sir.
Just like that. So tell me a little bit about this here.
Legend, man. So we came up with the Legend Collection, just to, man, shed light. Like I'm a giver, bro. So I want to shed light to a lot of the legends in the city, and then we start branching off to Atlanta, L.A. I made one for Jamie Foxx. I made one for people in Chicago. Like we just be tapping in, man, and we give these shirts away, and we also sell them online as well. But the St. Louis Legend Collection started in St. Louis, and we spreading out to monetize and be in different cities as well. We're working on a couple of deals right now to really get it all the way out there on another level. So, yeah. St. Louis Legend Collection, one of the first ones I made was for J-Bo when he came home. So
okay.
I said, man, it'd be an honor to have
Shout
you
out
rock
to
it.
J-Bo.
Yeah, I was like, man, it'd be an honor for you to rock this joint. And then when he threw it on, I just started hitting the gas, and it just started going crazy, man.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
So,
man, there's
so many legends here, man. We got legends that's from the streets. We got doctors, lawyers, and athletes, and we got legends all over, man. Even parents are legendary. Like, honestly,
no
like
doubt.
there's so many,
you know what I'm saying?
so many people that you got legendary grandfathers, grandmothers that take care of your whole family, your whole squad. So make sure when y'all tap in and get your peoples one of these legend collections, man. Because if you know anybody in your family or a friend that's a legend, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Now that was a commercial. 2.2.
I do them drops.
2 minutes and 2 seconds. Hey, he good at them too. He's a professional. So like I seen the Black Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Man,
yes, sir.
That was hot.
Thank you, bro.
That was
I appreciate
hot.
that. That'll go crazy.
Yeah.
We created that for Christmas. I ain't into the red and green.
Yeah.
I ain't into the pagan and all that stuff. So I say, you know what? This is our Xmas sweater right here.
Yeah, had to put it like that. So what the T mean?
The only lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
The only
okay.
lifestyle. The T is the only lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just abbreviation.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Big T.
Okay.
Toll. TOL.
Just like that. So before I let you go, why do you do what you do, my brother?
I do what I do to inspire, bro. I do what I do to show people that St. Louis is we are in the middle of the map, and we are the best at what we do. We start with nothing. We get the scraps. We in the Midwest, bro.
No, check it out. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of the world. East, west, north, or south.
Yeah.
So anything that go anywhere come through her.
Yeah.
So we get it from the dirt all the way to the top.
And that's what
we know.
Yeah.
You get what you get.
Yes.
Everything come through her.
Yes.
Goddamn me.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything.
And that's basically what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
we here. We don't.
Yeah.
We not off of no coast.
Yeah.
So we don't get it. We don't get it easy.
Yeah.
So
we stand in the middle.
the reason I do what I do and why I did what I did here is because I wanted people to know that even though you don't get it easy, you still can put your stamp, and then you still can, like you said, branch off from the middle and hit it. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you sitting at, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, man, just go ahead and take that mentality and just know you can turn your scraps. What you say, brick by brick?
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
Crumbs to
the
bricks.
fundamental.
Let's go.
Yeah, all you gotta do is put the mortar between them, put the oven on us, keep stacking and keep stacking.
Yeah.
And once you got the foundation, everything else is a go. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It is what it is. Yeah, it don't make no difference. But man, it was an honor and a pleasure, man.
Man, you too, bro.
Man.
Good show. Big
Man.
dog.
Man.
Tojo. Shout out to my dog, Big Dog.
Man,
Let's
hey,
go.
Q, we locked in forever now,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir.
Thanks for the drip.
Yes, sir.
And I will be seeing you. You did what I'm saying, and like we always do about this time, watch your thoughts because they become your words. Watch your words because they become your habits. Watch your habits because they become your actions. Watch your habits because it becomes your character. And please guard your character because it becomes who and what you truly are in this limited universe that we all dwell upon. And we out, we out, we out.
But later on, when it cooled off, we came down and made a couple of friends who put us up